is just a set of algorithms that you need to run an important task. Let's say, for example, we see a lot of things and a lot of softwares in our daily life. Let's say, for example, a Photoshop or games or any of the software. How do these softwares run? These are so complex softwares. These softwares are run on a basic set of instructions. Let me tell this to you in simple language. Let's say, for example, you step out from your home and you want to go to your office. How do you do that? You need to first know the road as to which road you need to take to go to your office. So you step out from your house, you go ahead, take a left, you go ahead, then take a right, two more rights, and then you reach your office. That's just an example. So that's how you reach your office, because you need to know where you're going. You need to have instructions as to where you need to go, which road to take, so as to reach to your office directly. The same goes with programming. You need to give a set of instructions to your computer, and the computer does not know our language. It has a different set of languages of its own, like Cobalt, Fortran, and all those things, all those stuffs. That's why. So today I will be starting with programming, which is basically named as Python. Name Python is derived from Monty Python and not from Python, the family of snakes. And this is built by Guido van Rossum. So let's start with the first chapter in Python programming. So before I proceed, you guys would be asking yourself that why do you need to learn Python programming? There are so many other languages, let's say C, C hash, C sharp, C++, and all those things. Then why Python programming? Because the reason for that is that it is used for system administration tasks and it plays a vital role in system security, mostly Linux. Other purposes include such as creating firewalls. Even Google uses this Python programming for its own web crawler that is known as Spider to search specific things over the web. That's the reason. Python is used for programming, for gaming, for searching out different text and videos over the web, to create a filter for spam messages that you get across your email. So the question that you need to ask that where is this programming not used, rather than asking where is this programming used. And the second question is why Python? The reason for that is because if you compare it to C, C sharp or C++, Java, JavaScript, Python is very simple, very flexible as compared to any other language. It's very easy to compile and execute. That's the reason. If you see a C or C++ program, it will take around 5 to 6 lines of code to just write a simple hello world program. But if you do the same in Python, it takes hardly one single line of code. Yes, you're right, that's exactly how it is. So let's start with the installation of Python, how we would be installing it. So here is how to install Python programming, Python execution language for, there are different operating systems over here such as Windows, Linux, Unix, even Macintosh, and Python does work in all these operating systems. So let's go ahead and first download the Python executing variable for this operating system. So let's go ahead on it's www.python.org. So when you come over here, you will see a downloads option over here. You can see different versions for Windows 3.4.2 and 2.7.9. So the question that you would be asking is that which one do you need to learn? Python 2.7.9 and Python 3.4.2, both are two different it's not two different programming languages, it's just they are a bit different when it comes to their command. Let's say, for example, if you take Python 2.7.9, in order to give you some kind of input to the user, you just use an input and it has a different raw underscore input for giving out information. But if you go ahead and use it for Python 3.4.2, it won't work because it has just input language, it has just the input command, and it does not use raw underscore input. That's the reason. So if you are using Windows, then you just go over here, click on that, and it will start downloading. I have already downloaded that one for my Windows. If you have Macintosh, if you are a Macintosh user, you can go ahead and download this over here, latest Python release. If you are using Linux,